Detective Miles Corbin hated small towns. He hated the way everyone knew everyone else's business. The suffocating familiarity, the predictable quiet that always seemed to hide something rotten beneath the surface. He'd been sent to Oak Haven, a place so small it barely registered on a map, to investigate a disappearance. Not just any disappearance, but the vanishing of Clara Bellwether, the town's beloved librarian, a woman described by everyone, with the same hushed reverence, usually reserved for saints. Oak Haven was nestled deep in a valley, perpetually shrouded in a mist that clung to the ancient oak trees like a damp shroud. The air was thick with the scent of pine and something else, something earthy and vaguely metallic like old blood. Corbin, a city detective accustomed to the cacophony of sirens and the grime of urban decay, found the pervasive silence unnerving. His first stop was Clara's house, a quaint cottage choked with ivy, its windows like vacant, staring eyes. The local sheriff, a man named Brody whose uniform seemed perpetually 2 sizes too small, met him at the door. Brody was a bundle of nerves, his face etched with a fear that went beyond the typical anxiety of a missing person case. "She just vanished, detective," Brody stammered, wringing his hands. No sign of struggle, no forced entry. Her teacup was still warm on the table. Corbin surveyed the interior. The cottage was meticulously kept, not a speck of dust out of place. Books lined every wall, their spines a riot of color, a testament to Clara's lifelong passion. In the living room, a half-finished embroidery project lay on a small table, the needle still threaded, a single crimson rose blooming on the fabric. It was as if Clara had stepped out for a moment and never returned. "Anyone have reason to harm Miss Bellwether?" Corbin asked, his voice a low rumble in the stillness. Brody's eyes darted around nervously. "No, sir. She was everyone's friend, kindest soul you'd ever meet. Served this town for 40 years. Yet Corbin sensed a hesitation in Brody's words, a carefully constructed dam holding back a flood of unspoken anxieties. He spent the next few days delving into Clara's life, or what little there was for an outsider to see. He interviewed the townsfolk, a gallery of hushed whispers and averted gazes. They spoke of Clara's quiet grace, her love for ancient folklore, her peculiar habit of leaving small, carved wooden birds on doorsteps of those she deemed lonely or in need of comfort. But beneath the veneer of idyllic small-town charm, Corbin detected an undercurrent of unease. The general store owner, a gaunt woman named Agnes, clutched her apron strings tightly and spoke of Clara's increasingly withdrawn nature in the weeks leading up to her disappearance. "She was haunted, you see," Agnes whispered, her eyes wide and glassy. "Said the woods were calling to her." The woods. Oak Haven was bordered by a vast, ancient forest, a place the locals